I'm gonna play a few um, 5 minute games or so. For some reason, my rating at like this time control, like watch, 2346. So I don't know how that happened. I mean, I'll take it. Play a quick game with a 1900. I've been getting into D4 again. I used to play a lot of Catalan type setups. Um, I hesitate to call them Catalans because I don't know the actual Catalan all that well. What do I do here? I guess just castle. And this kind of throws me off a bit because usually I would play, well, I could play 95 here. He might think he can play like knight g4, but then I'm gonna win those pawns. Let's see. So like here, take. How do I want to play this? I mean, I guess I could take, right? Yeah, let's do it. If he takes with the bishop, I'll play e4 and just build a big pawn center. I don't know if that's any good, but we'll find out. Feels good. I'm not too worried about the development of this bishop. I feel like I have enough piece play going on. Okay, he took that way. That works too. It's a bit. I mean, I guess I could attack, right? He's probably gonna take. Okay, play that too. Now he can't take right away because of this. He could take this first. He chooses to do it that way. Got the bishop pair. Will it be at any cost? Got the bishop pair and isolated his pawn. And since he doesn't have a dark squared bishop, I can play f4. Let's just gang up. He can't push because of this. I think he just loses this pawn now. I think. Let's see. I may be missing tactics. Um, well, and then here, right? Threatening the rook. And he can't move his knight out to protect. He has to play this. Yep. And now I should be able to just play f4, right? And then queen f3. Feels fine. Or should I play I should play queen b3 to keep the pin on, right? Or no, queen f3 is probably better. I don't know. All right, let's think about this. So if I play queen f3 and he plays queen c5 check. Oh, then I can block with the bishop. Yeah, that's the move. Okay. Queen c5 check, block with bishop. If he takes first, then I take here. All right, that works too. Let's play this. And now I'm still up the pawn. Now I'm threatening this pawn. And I'm protecting this diagonal. Queen b4 feels like a good move here. But I think he has to be careful because say queen b4 and then I take and he takes with the rook. I'll play queen a8 and threaten this knight. Okay, that's a good move. Let's take. My first thought is queen a8. Let's see if that's any good. Queen a8. He has to play rook d8 or he loses the knight with check. I guess he could play queen f8 too, but he's not going to play that. So queen a8, rook d8, and then what? Well, then I can just play b3, right? Let's play it. I'm not scared. I'll play b3. I feel like I preserved my pawns. If this rook was here already, I could just play a queen b7 after rook d8. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I totally overlooked that, didn't I? Wow. Okay. I always blunder right at the beginning. Every time. Okay. Queen c3. Yeah, I don't think, because he takes with check, there's no save and move here. Um, yeah. Okay. We'll start over. Casual game. I want to play a rated game, and we're going to play a good game. Standard 5-3. So as you can see, I'm definitely overrated at the time control. We'll uh we'll go back to that. See if anyone wants to play 5-3. I'll play 5-0. Play that. I'm committing to d4. Hmm. I'll just play this. I don't think this is an actual defense, but I guess we'll see. I mean, it's not like I can easily prove it wrong. That's not a threat. We're just gonna annoy him, right? Okay. What would annoy him here? Probably this would annoy him. That would definitely annoy him. It's gonna castle, I assume. Might not have wanted castle king side. Hmm. Right. Hmm. So I'm gonna take if he ever lets me, but I don't think he's gonna let me. But in the meantime, what is this knight doing? This bishop is threatening this pawn. That's a real threat. Let's play here. Bishop here, right? Yep. Let's just threaten the double on the open file. I mean, I doubt he takes. He can't take. This is fine. Alright. But since he's not going to take, I am going to play this. And play this. And now what? Right? I see. Alright, let's go here, right? Yeah, that looks fine. I think I come out of material. I think. Yeah. Yep. Now what? I didn't do a whole lot of talking this game, and I apologize. I played these time controls so that I can talk it out, and I didn't really say much this game. I just kind of played. Is that a good camera? Yeah, sure. He's gonna lose this pawn. Okay, went full kamikaze, which is also fine. All right, I'll play along. All right, let's stop and think. He's got 2 pawns for the piece, which is pretty good compensation. Here, maybe, to threaten this pawn. He has to either defend or push this pawn. I think he's gonna push this pawn and let me get this in. Okay, and now he's gonna play king here. I mean, he's got to defend this pawn. Can't let this pass. This king's in good position to defend these pawns. The question is, how do I want to... I guess I could just move over. I mean, that's a move. Let's do that. Play this and this. Bury this knight here. I mean, it'd be wonderful if he just, like, played over. Huh. That's a way. Let's do this. Take. Hmm. I feel like I'm getting too far away from this pawn. Can I just play this? Let's play that. Wonder if I get there in time. And when I say get there in time, I'm talking about playing. Yeah, okay. That's what I was hoping. Separate his pawn. Yep. All right. And from here, let's play. Definitely not there. Let's play here. Defend this pawn. All right. Oh, definitely can't do that. But I might have tactics here. Let's see. Like if I play this first, where does he go? Do I just win this pawn? No. Huh? Okay. Take here though. Let's do it. All right. All right. Um, can I blockade? Let's play this way. Down and what? Here, right? He can play down, and I'll just start playing this way. And now if he plays down, I can just move the king over. Okay, that's a move. Play here. Hmm. Does that do anything? Let's see. Okay, he was out of time. That was a pretty good game. I don't know if I'm better at the end or not. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm winning. Yeah. Rook to h8, and I just play rook f2. That's what I thought. Down, king up, and I mean, how does he get there? I don't think he can get to me. If he plays this, I got that. So he has to, I think he has to dislodge me first, like this, but then I can check, come down here. And now I have a bunch of stuff. I have this, don't I? Oh no, you can play rook b4. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this because the idea there is kind of a trap. If he pushes, I can just take because of the fork. So anyway, on to the next one. Good game. 2-5's a little too quick for my purposes here. I would play 2-5. I play 2-1 on my phone. Uh, I play chess.com at 2-1, but it's a little too fast for what I'm trying to do here, as is 3-0. So let's create a game. Let's play a game as black. All right. Trompowski, h4. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So I don't know what to do here. I usually just play this. Um, I end up playing c6, knight over, and queen on this one. But if he's just gonna open up that, I guess we have to hear him out, huh? What does he want to do with that? I'll tell you what we can do. We can do this, followed by this, and this. Hit that pawn. Okay. Really wants to play against it. He's going to castle queenside. But before he does, I want to get here. Let's just pin the knight. And play here next. If he lets me. He might just play b3 here. I don't know if that's any good. Might just play in if he does. That's no good, right? Right? Let's do that, and then I can just pivot. If he castles queenside, I want to play this. So all the way across the board. Castles kingside, excuse me. All right. Now, if he lets me, I'll play this. Okay, that's one way. Now, I could just play this to protect the pawn, but I don't think that's any good. But I mean, this knight isn't really doing anything else. Let's put it there. This bishop is gonna come out here. Sometimes with a setup like this, I'll even bring it to d7, rook d8, and then back to bishop back to c8. But it depends on the dynamics of the position. So if he plays queen e2 here, I'm going to play queen h5. I really don't want to play it until he castles. It might be better to play this way. Okay, now I can play it, but I want to play this first. Take, take, queen here, g5. That's the plan. That is the plan. Now, as soon as I move the queen, he can push the pawn down and win this pawn, but I'm not worried about that. Let's see if my plan comes to fruition. You know, the more I look at it, the only problem with that plan is that if I play over and say he plays a nothing move, rook b1, g5, bishop moves, pawn takes, pawn up is disappointing, we'll say. But I mean, what do I do here? I can't. I mean, his knight's better placed now. I could just take, right? What happens if I take? Do I lose anything? I don't think I lose anything positionally. I think I just win a pawn. Oh no. Okay, so I can't do that. So if I take with the queen, he just plays knight back here and I'm toast. Queen's gone, covering this square. What if I take with the knight? Then he can take here. Okay, so I can't take that pawn. Not as it stands. If I take first, bishop takes, queen takes, then I'm fine, I think. Or is it no? It's the same move, right? Same move. Okay. Can't take the pawn. Poison pawn. So then I have to move the bishop back. This is a move too. The only thing I don't like about that move is, what if this and what if I play c3 and he plays knight b3? What then? Don't like that either. All right, looks like I gotta just move the bishop back. Much as I hate to do it, a lot of thought just to retreat. I didn't like any of the moves. This pawn's poisoned. We worked that out. Huh. But this, now that he doesn't have knight b3, this looks pretty good, right? No, because then you just play this and win the pawn. Right, take, and then now this knight's misplaced, but that's okay. Let's go forward with my plan. If push, knight here is fine. I don't like it there, but it's fine. I could also, since there's a piece in the way of the rook, we could play a5, g5 directly. Also a move. And he's got to see that I'm going for g5 here. He's overextended in front of his king. I have two majors on the h file. I'm going to try and bust the h file open. But again, if I just play g5, bishop moves and takes, he can play down. So the move might be g5, bishop moves, f5, take, and then I'm threatening. Takes here. All right, let's go this way first. All right. Now he has to move the bishop. He can't play just rook over because then I'll take. We'll trade off and then I'll take the bishop. So he can't do that. Has to do that. All right. Good deal. Take, and I think I just take here. Yeah. If bishop back. Okay. Not bishop back. All right. I don't have too much time to think, but let's try to think just a bit. This knight really has gotten in the way. That square is covered. I don't really have a way to cut off this escape square because that's what I would love to do, obviously. So I think I'll just check like this. And then if he moves here, I'll play queen down with ideas of this or this. I should probably play this just to free my light squared bishop. This is not scary. Play this. And now bishop can't take because of queen takes. Light square bishop is now free to roam. And she's coming here. If pawn down, I'll just take. But if white plays something else, I'm not going to take with the pawn. Yeah, I'm not taking with pawn here. What I really need to do is play here, right? Boy, that looks good. That looks good. I don't think there's any real way. Well, no. He can retreat. No? Okay, I have to do something. I can't stand here. Alright. This will work. For now. He's probably going to move his king. Okay, that works too. If he comes in here, I'll just take. No big deal. We're moving now. We're making headway now. That's fine. We're not going to take. We have no intention of taking here. Not here. Alright. I think I want to cut him off. Let's do that. Threatening the knight. And also threatening this now. Okay. I think I just... Do I just win this? I think so, huh? Yep. Okay. And now what? Down. Okay. Can't take. No, sir. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay, he resigned. I thought I ran out of time. Okay. I thought I had run out of time. He resigned. Alright. Good games. Um, let's play a Caro-Kann. I'll learn something about this opening one day. Let's play it this way. No clue if this is any good. It seems fine so far. He can't castle, so that's always a plus. Let's go this way. Okay. Boy, that's annoying, huh? Okay, not that annoying. Could have been more annoying. Let's see. I feel like I have more annoying to do with this one. So if I play here and he castles, and I take, and he takes with bishop, and I take here, does that accomplish anything? I'm going to win 2 pawns, unless I'm miscalculating something. I'm going to win 2 pawns, at the very least 2 pawns for a piece. I think I win, in the main line, I win 2 pawns and a rook for 2 pieces, which I'm fine with. And I'll have an open H file for my rook to go in if he takes the knight. And that's kind of the idea behind that. Big problem is this knight. This knight doesn't go anywhere. So again, I'm calculating bishop e4, castles, bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop takes b4. Because of this knight, if pawn takes back immediately, I can take here, and then I get the rook because king over, knight forks, king and queen. Big long variation. Let's do it. It might work. He might also just play this, which is probably good. All right, let's go forward. Let's do it. Hitting this rook too. So do I win this rook? Yes, right? I don't see how he gets out of that. Because I can just win this pawn after. Yeah, let's do that. And now if he takes, I'll castle queenside. I'll give up both of these pawns to get the rooks on these. All right, I'm fine with it. And if he plays another move, okay, he did play it. All right, whew. Very, very complex game here. Let's try and get some, let's try and calculate as best we can. Queen takes. Do I even want to play queen takes? Everything's guarded, right? Queen takes, queen takes. Queen here. Is that any good? Do I have to make an earlier threat? That's kind of the question. I think I'm okay just doing it this way. Let's try it. And now he can't develop the knight. Okay? Let's threaten the rook. It's kind of the idea here. I need to make a threat immediately. His pieces are all protecting each other, which is great. I could just play pawn up, right? That looks like fun. Let's do that. So pawn up, I'm protecting this pawn, and I'm starting to march. This further restricts his bishop's activity, so he can't develop any of his pieces. If I were to take that, he would play rook over, so I can't do that. I could take with the queen, though, right? No, I want to stay on this pawn. Something I can do now is this, but no, that ain't it either. Let's play this first. And now I can take here. If pawn takes, knight takes. Okay, this I was thinking about this too. So now I can take this way. And if queen takes, knight here. Or we can play that too. All right, good game. Tricked him a little bit on that one. No shame in tricking someone after the opening. I guess there's no shame in tricking people in the opening either. I just say so because I'm always the one getting tricked. All right, I've committed to d4. I have to keep telling myself that. I'm learning to play d4 again so I can get some new positions. All right. Uh, this is the only thing I hate playing against in D4 is the Banco type setups and the Bononis. But whatever. Let's transpose to a Sicilian where I'm comfortable. Transpose into a con Sicilian. All right, I'll play D5. Talk me into it. Um, he's gonna lock it down, which is fine. I just I like to play aggressively against these, and I never play well. All right, since the knight's not coming here, it's an easy choice to just play F for F4. Kind of want to go there, but I can't because of knight F6. But now he's really, really testing the position. Let's go here. If uh if bishop G4, I'll play F3, and I'll play knight here. This is kind of the point of that move. He'll play up, and I want to play this. Yep, that's fine. And now I need to park a knight here, probably. But it's my bishop that's bad, so I might even want to do something with that. Um, I mean, he doesn't go anywhere with that knight, right? F4. Because he closed the center, I can play along it. I just have to be careful about letting his rook in. His queen can't get to the king side easily. It'll take a few moves, and I'll have time to react on defense. Yeah, so I'm gonna just play F4. I don't see any reason not to. I know I'm opening up my king, but once the king moves over to H1, I mean, he doesn't have a light squared bishop anymore. Let's play like here. And you see what I mean? There's really, I mean, I guess I could play like this, maybe. Yeah. Now if he takes here, I just, all right, that's a good move. I'm gonna try and trade off rooks. Definitely don't mind doing that. But then again, I'm in a pretty good spot in the center. I gotta get his knight off of this square so that whenever I take, this becomes a pass pawn. I have time. Take my hand off the mouse and think about this. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I think capturing back with the queen would be bad, I think, because of knight g4. Give up this bishop for no reason. Going to opposite colored bishops. I have the bishop pair. It's not worth a whole lot in this position, but it could end up being worth more depending on how the position unfolds. So now captures, captures. Because if he takes with the knight, I can take with the pawn, like I said, and it creates a good one for me. So I think he has to take with the bishop. And when he does, going pretty good today, James. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. I blundered the first game as usual, and then after that, I've done pretty well. So the worst thing in the world would be for me to trade off these knights, trade off that pawn, and then the bishop gets to this square. That would be the absolute worst thing. So we're going to try not to let him do that. I really don't think trading is in my best interest here. But what else is there? I mean, I could just double my rooks. But I mean, what does that accomplish? Not much, huh? What about a knight here? Does that do anything? I don't think that does anything. Queen here. Same thing, right? Well, queen here has a purpose at least. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do queen here. And now the only thing I have to worry about is this. Not even a worry. I could just play rook b1 here, threatening b4. Yep, let's do it. The threat's b4 because he can't take with the pawn or the queen. All right, and he can't come into my house with that move, so that'll work too. All right, he's playing aggressive. I like it. Where's he going to go with that, though? What he's going to end up doing is giving me a chance to reposition my pieces. Takes, takes. No, not yet. Be patient. We can come here first and do that. Down. Yep. Now what? If he plays like a rook here, that would be fun. He's playing active. I'll give him that. I'm a little worried about this. I think this would be a good move. But maybe if he plays that, I'll just play here. Oh, if he plays that, I could have also just played pawn up. That would have been fun. Hmm. Wow. No, I can't let him get on this diagonal for sure. What if here? Where's he? I guess he goes down. All right, I'm running out of time. Need to think. How about this? That's a radical change. It's a radical change in the dynamics of the position. If takes, bishop takes, and he wins. What? He wins 2 pieces for a rook. So that was probably not good. All right. Let's go back. Threaten here. And I think he has to take now, or he might be able to get it. Well, no, can't play that because of the knight. Um, it's kind of in a spot here. Takes maybe because this is with tempo. All right, that's also an option. Yep. Uh, yeah, because the bishop guards against checkmate. If this bishop wasn't here, this knight would be threatening checkmate on f2. But as it is, um, the rook's got nowhere to go. I think the rook's trapped. Ah, forgot about that square. All right, we can guard this at least. And let's come here. It's a beautiful bishop. I'm going to play this next. I can't. Guess I should probably do this. Need to guard that square somehow. I got to do something quick though. Whatever I do. Fine. Let's go this way. Okay. Up here. I'm gonna have to move back. Bishop guards the rook, so that's a good thing. It's fine. Next I'm gonna play this and this. We're both kind of running out of time. This pawn's so wonderful here. All right. Yeah. Shit. um, this is good. This is fine. I just gotta watch I don't get forked on this square. Now I can play this. All right, good game. That was a real good game. Felt like he definitely had chances. I think he just ran out of time on that one. I'm gonna play one more. Call it a night. Let's play a French. Let's play a win hour. Seems to know it. Poison pawn. Why not? All right. I'm sure it won't be surprising to anyone to know that to learn that I don't know the moves to this. But we're gonna figure them out. James, if you're still watching, this is almost exactly the position that we had at chess club yesterday, the first game when I got there. It's actually this is the exact position. It was this opening exactly. I know this isn't the best moves in this opening, but I feel like my queen side's gonna be better. This is gonna get constant pressure after a couple maneuvers. He just needs to not move it up. That's kind of the key. As long as he doesn't move it up, he's fine. Beat him to the punch. Because the center's closed and because he's got his pieces all jumbled right by his king, I can just play this. I feel perfectly fine playing this. Now, as it starts to unravel, maybe not, but we'll see. That's why you play the game. But from this position, I feel fine. I'm going to play this next. Unless he plays that. Good move. Um, I just want to capture, right? And now he can't ever castle. That's the beauty of this position. Do I want to go? I think I want to go here. Yeah. And now if he like moves the bishop here, I can take. That was the whole point of that. All right. I dropped the exchange because I'm an idiot, but that's okay. I actually feel this position's so strong that it's probably like he's probably got a small edge now that I dropped the exchange, but it's probably not much, honestly. All right. Yeah, I make stupid blunders. That's why I'm rated what I am and not higher. It happens all the time. Yeah. Well, you make more stupid blunders than I do. And that's saying a lot. No, we obviously I wouldn't have made that in a long game, but I say obviously, maybe it's not that obvious, right? All right, go here. And if he ever like puts his king up, I'm probably gonna pivot. Well, I might pivot anyway with that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here so that that can't come here. But now he might play queen f3 now. Probably be a good move. I think queen f3 would be good here. Yep. All right. But now queen f3. I've been getting better slowly. Yeah, that'll happen. The more you play, the better you'll get. It happens every time. Let's set a little trap. I'm going to play rook f8. And if he plays bishop f8, or bishop h6 to attack f8 here, this wins the queen. Or I could just win the bishop, right? Oh, no, I can't. All right, so this wins the queen. but at a very steep cost. I'm already down the exchange. Let's see how much more I can get down. Um, so the material's even after he fell for that trap, and I'm about to win at least another pawn, right? How do I want to do this? Do I capture here? Seems best. Yeah, let's do that. Get a piece in the game. So if he, okay, got to be careful here. Got to be careful. I mean, I could just play this, right? That looks fine. What I got to be careful about is bishop here, and then my king doesn't have anywhere to go. I guess I could just play this. Yeah, let's do that. Got to be careful about this too. If that, I guess I can play like this or something. Or knight back. Yeah, I can play knight back. Well, no, I'd rather play this, right? Oh, no, because that queen's not really attacking. That's true. So let's play this. No, let's not. Stop. Think. 3.5 minutes. Plenty of time to think. If I play here, rook takes here, and then this is coming next move anyway. If I play king c6, then he doesn't have the pin on the bishop. He can take this pawn, that's fine, but then I got this. But that doesn't do anything because this square is guarded. What I really want is for his rook to somehow take this, and I could check him. I'm wondering right now if checking him does any good anyway. Let's do it. Check. Okay. Check, check, check. All right, let's move the king up. Now that his rook can't come here. Or can't come here, I mean. This is next. Unless he plays rook here. Now he's probably got to guard this pawn because it's providing cover for this bishop. He doesn't have any good way to get at my king. If he takes this pawn, I feel like there's tactics. So I'm going to go here. How about this is going to force him to this square. And then check here is going to force him to this square. Is this now a move? Is what I'm kind of trying to figure out. But I don't have to. I don't have to figure it out because I got this. All right. So now these two squares are covered, so he loses his rook, and it's a full rook, and I'm guarding this pawn. So that's the game. Okay, good game. Um, before that. Okay, yeah, so I was pretty far ahead. But let me see if I missed anything. Queen h3 was best. Then here, c3. That's what I was missing. c3, and then I'm threatening mate because these two squares are both covered. So I'm threatening mate here. Wow. Okay. Can't believe I missed that. All right, I'll play one more. Feel like playing another one. One more. Anand Kasparov. Both of them together. I would have played that 2300 at 3-0. That would have been a good game. All right. I've committed to playing d4. And it's probably going to be a Banco. I hate Bancos. It's a top-notch defense. That's why I hate it so much. Let's see if I remember how to play against it at all. So knight f3, play g3, and I'm going to hold on for dear life. Play it this way. For dear life. He's not playing it in a super aggressive way. Let's play it this way. Play queen c2. I'll play rook d1. Defend the pawn that way. Excuse me for a second. Might have to adjust my camera. All right. I wonder if it's better to play h3 and bishop e3. But if I play h3, he'll probably just play here. But we could try. I don't think it's a bad thing to create an escape square for my king. If he plays rook b8, I'll probably just have to figure out a way to push these pawns. So I think I want to play this. The Benko is a very hard defense to meet. You're up a pawn, and usually it's fairly clean pawn, but you just have to hold on for dear life. Because they're coming. All right, let's trade. If all the pieces get traded off, white's winning. But the hard part is holding this. And I find I've done best over the years when I don't try to move him. Although after he plays knight c3 here, I don't have much of a choice. He's going to probably come in here. Which is fine. The cool thing is he doesn't have any minor pieces hitting this piece directly. This pawn, I mean. So even if he does go there, I think I can still play like this, for example. I think. No, I have to take because, like, say I play Queen D3, he can play Knight B3 because this rook's undefended. So I think I have to take. Yep. And he probably takes with the pawn. Okay. All that's fine. Now I'm only hitting this pawn twice. I'm gonna play this if he lets me. Because I will gladly give a pawn back. That's part of it. I have to play here, right? Because I can't let him get a knight in with tempo. Here or here. Complicated. Alright, at least I feel somewhat safe here. And now I am threatening this. And now if rook here, then I can play Queen D3. Well, no, I can't because of knight here. Alright, let's think. B3 maybe? There's nothing terribly wrong with B3, right? I don't think so. Yeah, because if B3, then I can play bishop B2. And I think I'm fine after that actually. I guess we'll see. He may play some kind of exchange sack. No, okay. I think I'm fine now. We're about to find out for sure. This pawn is in danger. What if he just pushes? What do I play? Knight here. It's the move. I don't want him to win this pawn though. I don't think there's any way to defend it. Like if I do this, he just captures. But I mean, it's not like that's all that bad. So if knight c3, what's his move? Maybe knight here. Yeah, that's no good either. So maybe this is the move. I don't like it, but I think that may be it. Let's do it. Gotta trade these two pawns. Alright, we're gonna trade it this way. So I'm defending this pawn and these two infiltration squares for the knight. But this pawn is not defended. That's the trade-off. But now I have connected passed pawns here. So I think the key to victory in this game is probably to get those two rolling. However I can. Does this go back here? Is that correct? So if this goes here, and then what, here, I guess? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Queen's nice here. If g4, knight back to f4. Still want to get those pawns rolling. Let's go this way. He can do this. Man. Let's go here. Right? I don't like that my king's pinned. Let me get the pin out. Let's go this way first. Okay, exchange sack. It's fine. And now we have pressure. Now we have pressure. Now I can push. All right, don't think too long. I have enough pieces around my king to make a defense possible. Let's go here. Threatening mate. It's a real threat. Threat's still there. Good game. Whew. I think I think the exchange sack was unsound. Yeah, definitely. You see the eval here is even. It goes to. So his move here was rook c5, like I thought. I don't even know what I would have done here. It says rook a to c1, but yeah, that's probably what I would have played. That, and then takes. Interesting line, because if takes here and takes with check, and then rook takes, and this is. I would rather have white here. With the two connected passers and the rooks together, and it takes one move to connect them. Oh yeah. Um, but yeah, so after that, I'm a plus 4.5, hefty favorite, and queen f3 was the move, a4 was the move, queen d3 was the move, queen d4 was the move. Yeah, it all kind of played itself there. Yeah. All right, excellent game. after that first blunder, I played pretty well. So hopefully we'll keep that going the next couple days. See y'all soon.